Hello everyone, and welcome to what to do before you begin ride sharing. In other words, driving for Uber and or Lyft. I found when I went to do this, and I have yet to take my first ride, I'll be keeping you up to date as I go. Before I signed up, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know much about it besides the most basic things. I spoke to a friend about it. So, when I decided to do this, going on their website and signing up is the first step. I read through their FAQ and whatnot and found a few things missing, information that I felt I needed that wasn't there. And this video is going to be about that, letting you know what I felt was missing. Now, just a few things you need to know, and you can find this in their FAQ. They're going to ask for, real quick, use a reference code. I have one posted in the links below. I also will flash one up on the screen before the video is over. The reason you want to use a reference code is, yes, the person whose reference code it is makes money, but you also get a bonus for using it. It's extra money. It's free money. Use a reference code. If you have a friend that does this for a living, use theirs. If not, use mine. Get those extra dollars. So when you check out their website and you go sign up, they're going to ask you for a few things. You might want to have these ready ahead of time. They're going to want a picture, and depending which one it is, they vary, but they all want to see your insurance information. They want to see your driver's license. They want a picture of you, just face, plain background. So snap one on your phone, upload it to your computer, whatever you got to do. They're going to want to see, did I mention insurance? I know I mentioned registration. They're going to want your bank info available so they can pay you. They're going to want photos of your car. Each one was different on this one. So some of them wanted a picture of the state inspection if you have that. And every state is different, and I'll get to that in a moment. They'll want your tax info. So essentially a double W-9. You just fill that out online, nice and easy. The big thing I want to tell you is check your state requirements. I'm in Virginia. I require a special sticker on my license plate instead of the standard year sticker, a different one. There is a place on the website where they list these things. It's just kind of hard to find. Search around, find that, make sure your state or city doesn't require anything special. I recommend you watch a few videos, if not a lot of videos. Think of it as that training day before any job where you kind of have the introduction and get to learn a little bit about what you're going to do. I will try to supply you with most of what you need with videos. But honestly, I'm never going to cover it all. There's going to be some other folks. And as much as I want you to stay here and watch my videos, what I really want is for you to be prepared for what you're about to do. So, there are a couple really good guys out there. The rideshare guy on YouTube was great. Atlanta Driver was another great one. Really appreciated a lot of the information they gave. Let's see, what else before you get started? Clean your car. Get an oil change. Synthetic, regular. I recommend synthetic because I like to be able to go longer between oil changes. And if you're going to do this, you're going to do this right. You're going to want to do a lot of driving. Synthetic costs a little more, but I feel like it's worth it. Make sure your car is ready for passengers. Make sure it's clean. Also, the biggest complaint, your customers get to rate you, and you get to rate them, by the way. That's something I didn't necessarily know before starting. You rate your customers. If you are rated too low in the long run, they will remove your ability to work for them. They kick you out. So you want to make sure the two things that most people are going to complain about is navigation. So Google Maps seems to be the preferred choice. There are other ones out there. Waze, W-A-Y-Z, is a big one. But each app will allow you to choose it. That's another thing. They're apps. You have an Uber driver app and you have an Uber rider app. Download them both. Because there's times you're going to want to use that rider app, not necessarily to get a ride, but for other information. And also, it's good to get a ride or two in an Uber or a Lyft, depending which one or both that you're going to drive for, so you know what to expect as a passenger. You've been on the other side. That is invaluable. So, get a few rides, get both apps, the driver and the rider for one or both, whatever companies you're going to work for. Have a clean car. Have your navigation program, app, I do like Google Maps best. It's really well integrated. It has a lot of extras in it. Everything I heard about the other programs seems to already be taken care of in Google Maps, and it's what I use on a regular basis. That's the other thing. If you haven't used Google Maps or whatever app you choose to use it a few times before you pick somebody up. Get familiar with it. You can put, I don't think they call them bookmarks, but you can bookmark places so you can pull it up out of your list, such as your home or your work. Or if you know you're going to be going to the airport to pick people up a lot, make sure you put the airport address in there. That way you don't have to type it in every time or search for it. That's another thing. Airports. If you're close to an airport, check the regulations before you go there to do rides. Different airports have different rules. Most of them will put you in a queue. In other words, a line where the next driver gets the next customer as opposed to the closest driver, which is how they normally do it. I recommend you consider how you dress. It will make a difference. Hold on, there's a cat. In the intro video, I mentioned I have cats. They will come and go. I'll try not to let you see anything that you don't want to see with them. So anyhow, that's pretty much what to do to get started. I will have a next video which will tell you what to get for your car. All this is optional, but it's all very handy. Okay, thanks for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let me know your thoughts and questions and comments below.